All right, Ash. So, freezing cold day, yet you got the job done. How would you assess that victory? Your first of this year, this calendar year.
Yeah, a good win. You know, we spoke before the game about that defeat looming over our heads for 2 weeks, and I've been thinking about it every day. So when you have a defeat, you want to try and put it right with a victory, and we was really motivated today. And the level we showed today compared to the level at Lutterworth in difficult conditions, because obviously the pitch started freezing, but we got through it. Credit to the club as well for getting up early this morning and putting in lots of graft to try and get this on. There were so many games off, but they really wanted the game on today. So I'm glad we did. Obviously, a bit more special with getting the 3 points and a really positive performance today of the levels that I expect from our team. You know, the work rate, the endeavour, the intensity, the moments of quality. You know, we by far created more opportunities on goal than the opposition. So a really good day for us.
Did you feel Cogenhoe were going to pack a punch, considering where they are in the table? They're fighting for something as well.
Yeah, well, we mentioned obviously Lutterworth and Rothwell, and obviously that game was abandoned, but we was losing the game. Just to make sure that the mindset's right. You know, we've played some of the top teams. We haven't lost to a Rugby or a Newport Pagnell, and we've dropped points against some of the teams that are around the bottom. But every game is tough, and we have to be prepared mentally that we're in for a fight, because we had to fight today. That didn't come easy. You know, we had to graft and had to work hard and make sure we was at the level we can be at to get the win.
Why did you think your team had to fight today, particularly against, Cogenhoe were quite stubborn, and it took over an hour before you made the breakthrough? Why was that?
Well, I think a lot of teams, pretty much every team we play, is pretty much set up in a low block, and they have five along the back, and it can be difficult at times. So we have to try and find solutions and find spaces and make the most of our moments. But we've been working on how we can try and break that down, and we have a clear idea of how we can do that. And we found a way today. You know, I think we obviously take stats on the game. The shots that we had in comparison to them on goal was a lot more. So we obviously created the better moments, had the ball in our half of the pitch a lot more, and deserved the win.
How important do you think this win is in your quest for the top five? I imagine.
Yeah, I spoke to the press last week, and I said, look, there was never any directive from the club saying we've got to win this league. You know, we understand where we're at. We've got a good side, a young side, but it's about developing them. We're getting better, we're getting stronger. The group is the strongest that I've had, and I think for us a realistic aim is top six, and we want to try and, if we can go beyond that, then we will. But if we finish top six this season with some really, really good sides in this league, that's a big step for us.
The best group you've had. So, what more is there to try and improve this group to make them even better than they are?
Well, I think it's just understanding what we're about, keep working together, understanding each other as players, and obviously keep working on the training pitch. The more work we have on the training pitch, the more games we play, the analysis that we do, it can improve the players. So I know with this team, there's more to come. And I believe we've not actually shown the top level that we can show yet. And I believe that will come later on in the season.
You've got a couple of games coming up next week. Got Manchester on Tuesday. I think that's the Rearrange League game. And Coventry Sphinx away, I believe. Two tough games in your opinion?
Yeah, really tough. Obviously, Manchester, their form is really good. They beat Histon in their last game, I believe. So they're going to be confident, and we understand it's a difficult place to go, and they're going to be really motivated to try and beat us. So we have to deal with that challenge. Obviously, we've got to recover from today, but we want to build momentum. You know, we play Tuesday, we can utilise the squad. If we get a win Tuesday, we take momentum into Saturday. I said to him in there, each time we've had a defeat, we have always reacted the right way because we have the right characters in this dressing room. We lost to Norwich United in the Vars. We went 11 games or 12 games unbeaten. So the message today, look, yes, we had a tough day against Lutterworth. It's done. And now it's about their reaction to that and trying to build some more momentum.
And is it that case of trying to build another unbeaten run? Because in the last unbeaten run you had, you went on several months, I think.
Well, the thing is, you won't finish top six. You won't finish at the top part of the table if you keep winning, losing, win, lose, draw. You know, you need to have 5, 6, 7, 8 games with 3 points, and then you can take the odd loss. But if you're not consistent and you keep dropping points, you won't be around there. The top teams in this league, so consistent. They always find a way. And I think that's one thing we have to keep trying to build in this team with our experience and how to find a way and keeping the mentality right, the concentration right, and understand if we keep doing things the right way, then it can come. Because that's one thing I've noticed with the top teams. They can be losing in the 80th minute. They can win 3-2. So we keep trying to build that character up in the team and understanding how we can beat the opposition.
And are you looking to go in full strength on Tuesday night, or any injury concerns?
We'll have to assess. We'll have to assess. There was a few doubts today. So Mo played and he was doubtful before the game. Obviously, Brummers took a knock, so we'll have to assess and see where we're at. But the squad's good. Which if we have to put any player that's on the bench today into that team, we have full faith and trust in them because they wouldn't be here if not. So whichever team we play, we're confident we can go down with.